Obviously, there are risks associated with investing in a franchise. In this video, let's talk about the risk of running out of money. Look, the number one reason that businesses fail is because people run out of money before they figure out how to make money. But that statement is not owned in franchising. That is in the entrepreneurial world, where entrepreneurs are making it up as they go along. It often takes more money than they think it's going to take. It takes longer to build that brand, to build a positively cash flowing business than entrepreneurs typically think. And that's why 90% of small businesses fail. But that statistic is not owned in franchising. Every business that you explore will disclose their success or their failure rate with you in their franchise disclosure document. So you'll be able to see, to this point in history, how successful their franchisees have been. You'll be able to see that 94% of the time people are successful, or 90% of the time, whatever that claim is in that franchise disclosure document. But running out of money, like in a franchise, this should never happen. There are enough resources between the FDD, what the franchisor legally has to say to you in writing about the investment. Then there's the leadership by the franchisor that's going to take you through an investigation of their business, helping you learn about the tools, not just how much money it's going to cost to get the business open, but the toolbox that they're creating to help you make money, right? And then also sharing with you the real world numbers of how landlords may be granting tenant improvement money nowadays, or how landlords may be generous with free rent that will lower some of those startup costs. So the numbers in the FDD are one way to look at the investment to know that you're properly capitalized. The franchisor is going to be another way, and I might argue that that's a better way to really have real world numbers about what it will cost. But ultimately, the number one thing that I want you to do before you invest in a franchise is to go out and to talk to at least 4 to 8 franchise owners to see in the real world what owners are able to create using the toolbox that the franchisor has created. From their experience, when did the business cash flow? How much money are they making? How much money do they think they can make? So before you give any money to a franchisor, you are empowered to do all of this due diligence. And that due diligence should make all the difference in the world. So this risk of running out of money, it's really no risk at all if you've done proper due diligence. I would love to be your daily coach. If I can help you, please leave a comment below or reach directly out to the Daily Coach. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell.